We have many opportunities these days to practice what Jesus is preaching here. Not be afraid of those who can kill the body, who can do nothing else. And he's talking in many ways, literally, but we have so many people who are looking to harm us, whether at least psychologically, or harm our outlook on life right now, to pull us away from what we know to be true. A lot of temptation is there. But Jesus is saying that if this is really true, then don't allow that to happen to you. Because God is ultimately going to take care of you, just as God takes care of the sparrows. God knows every hair on your head. Will not allow it to be harmed. I was reading yesterday about St. Ignatius of Antioch, whose feast day is tomorrow. This is not St. Ignatius that I was doing the Sermon of Spirits on. It's potentially the one he named himself after. Ignatius of Loyola was a devoted. Was devoted to St. Ignatius of Antioch. St. Ignatius of Antioch was the bishop of Antioch in modern-day Greece. He was arrested there and being brought to Rome for execution. And along the way, he was writing letters to all the different Christian communities that he was being brought through. This is the only way he had of communicating with them, as he was in captivity. And one of the things he wrote was that he said, paraphrasing, but don't show me the gift of support. Now, don't show me the gift of appealing against the Roman emperor. Don't try to stop them from doing what you're going to do. This is because he saw that this is how he was serving the Lord. He was going to be martyred for the faith. And he was going to be martyred in a terrible way. He was going to be brought before the lions and mauled to death. He called himself the wheat of God. And what he was doing was he was making a comparison to the Eucharist, saying the sacrifice that he was making of his life made him like the Eucharist. That the Eucharist, we only have the Eucharist because of the sacrifice that caused it. We can only receive Jesus in that way because he was willing to sacrifice himself for the truth. Every time we receive the Eucharist, we are then participating in that sacrifice that St. Ignatius was making. The wheat of God, to be ground by the teeth of animals, he said. When we participate in the Eucharist, we join Christ in his sufferings. We accept the blessings that come, we accept the grace. But we should also be realizing in that moment that the grace that we receive only comes because of the sacrifice. And it works conversely. When we're willing to make a sacrifice of our lives, when we're willing to be persecuted in some way, when we're willing to be talked badly about because we represent and stand up for the truth, then we receive God's grace for that. God is aware of everything that is going on. And even the hairs of our head, he knows we will not be harmed. What a great image that every time you make a sacrifice for the Lord, you are participating in the sacrifice that Christ made, that gives us the grace